Hello everybody, my name is Harold Meyer. For those of you who are new, and today we're reviewing Refuge from the Storm. Now, Refuge from the Storm is very interesting. Oh, by the way, there will probably be spoilers. I don't have a script or anything, so I can't tell you if there are spoilers, but there's probably going to be some spoilers. Okay, so as the movie, it's very interesting because we're all searching for God, whether that be through reading our Bible or watching YouTube videos or just spending time and thinking about, is there a God out there that loves us? And to me, that's what the movie deals with. That's the kind of thinking that the movie deals with. It deals with, you know, uh, it talks about like a bad childhood. Well, it doesn't talk about, but it shows a bad childhood. It shows a person that's drunk all the time. It shows just all of this negativity. And we need to come together and be like, that ain't right, this ain't right, I'm going to stand up for what I believe in. We all need to come to that point. Because let's face it, if we don't stand for anything, we'll fall for everything. Everything will fall for. So what does that mean? That means that if you don't stand up for the small stuff and be like that and this is not alright, then the big stuff, like killing or stealing or destroying, people are gonna do that to us if we don't stand up to them. And especially if we let them get away with it. Like there's a person in this movie that's drunk all the time and they let him just be drunk. And there's also this person that is writing a book, and he's really playing around with the idea of different like he plays around with different spirits, which I know that as demons because of how they're portrayed, with different spirits, and they have just one person who gets very, very, just insane. She just gives in to the demons. And she does all of this crazy stuff. And you can tell that she has demons. You can just tell by the way she acts, by the way she talks. And at the end of it, she gets healed. Well, let me rephrase that. She doesn't necessarily, like, the demons go away, but her body doesn't heal, if I remember right. I only seen the movie a few times, so maybe I'm wrong with that, but, anyway. So, to me, it just really hits home. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I was putting off doing the video. I was putting off doing it, and I knew that it was going to be a religious movie because the title. And to me it just, I don't know why I didn't watch it earlier. I just was putting off watching it as well as doing the video. And to me it just hits home. I mean, it shows a terrible childhood, shows a terrible adult life. Well, the adult life does get better though. What do I mean by adult life? I mean a person that's living as an adult. But that does get better though. And it's like I was saying in my daily prayer today. We need maybe not the one that comes out as of the time of this recording, but the one I'm doing right now, which is how should I put this? We need to pray for everybody because we all need it, especially now with these threats from Russia, with this COVID-19 still going around, with this poverty, with this inflation, with the bills going up, with some people not being able to afford to pay their bills, with landlords having to move or having to kick people out because they can't afford to pay the bills, and because the landlords can't pay it for them because they ain't got the money. But we need each other, especially now, people. We need each other. Right now, I mean, it seems like the world's just turning upside down. And right now, a lot of us are coming into that fact, just coming and realizing that we might have to live with COVID. And what do I mean by live with COVID? I don't mean like you have it every single day of your life. I mean that it's always going to be there, like the common cold or a flu or something. It's going to be there. And a lot of us right now want to point the blame at China, and China's pointing the blame at the U.S. You know, who's going to take the responsibility? But anyway, let's get back to the movie. So, as the movie goes on, the person that's writing the book realizes that there are angels and there are demons out there, and they have a bar that they go to. Which I'm not gonna say go to a bar or not go to a bar, but to me, if y'all going, y'all shouldn't be going. But anyway, so they have this lady that goes to a bar because that's her job, and because that's where well, that's her job anyway. And she goes over there after a religious meeting, and she tells him all about the religious meeting that she went to. And they one lady gets very mad at her for doing that, and then she tells somebody to go take care of her. And then whenever she thinks that the person might have killed her, she's like, "Don't worry about that." But what she didn't realize is there was these other men that showed up, or at least these other spirits, and she protected the lady that went over there because that was her job. Yeah, so we need each other, folks. We need each other. We need each other, especially now with these threats from COVID, with these threats from Russia, with these threats from even China. We need each other. And listen, don't get me wrong. To hate a government as a whole doesn't mean that you have to hate every person that lives in the country. Because I could say I hate the U.S., but I don't mean that I hate every person that lives in the U.S., including myself, by the way, because that's where I'm at. But listen, we don't need to spread this. Like, it's okay to disagree with somebody, but it's a whole nother thing to take that out in violence, to threaten them, to kill them, to do all of these horrible things to them. That's not okay. And we need to be like, that's not okay as Christians as well. That's not okay. Because it's not okay. It's not okay to threaten somebody, to hurt somebody, to say all of these mean things about people. That's not okay. That's not okay at all. And I know that sometimes we uh we get tired of the same old. Sometimes we want something a little different, but sometimes things are this way because of certain reasons. Sometimes we believe that we're blessed, but in reality we've been cursed. Like whenever they talk about the demons, and they talked about just this horrible this horrible devil that they have out there. Just let's talk about that. So the devil, yeah, he can use people to silence them, or to use them to get somebody else to join them in sin. Like for example, they went to a bar in a movie. Now they probably have friends that went to bars. In well in the in the real story, and as fellow Christians, we need to stand up and be like, this ain't okay. Whenever something's not okay between us and God, or that's not okay, or this, that, or the other's not okay. Blessed are those, blessed are the weak in spirit, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. What does that mean? That means that, some of us who have learning disabilities, or who have that plus maybe something physical wrong with them, or something that's just physically wrong with them, yeah, they will probably be going to heaven, to me. Now, that doesn't mean that you have to be disabled to go to heaven. But yeah, let's get back to the movie again. Wow, I just went off subject. But yeah, so yeah, we just need to be there for one another. We need each other. With this threats from COVID, well, let's get back to the movie again, man. Okay, so the movie just shows us how much we need each other. Like, there's a point where a person loses their job, then then there's another person that hands them a card with us, a number on there to call and to get another job right after she just got fired. And it was like, they told us that you would be getting fired. But, we need to be there for one another, like that lady was there for that woman, that fellow co-worker. Or I guess fellow ex-co-worker. Yeah, so, just, we need to be there for one another, through the good times and the bad, through the hardship and through the devastation, through the, uh, through the hard times, through the desperate times, through the easy times, through the times that are not easy and not easy, through the times that are easy and we need to be there for one another. We need each other, and to me, that's what the movie picks out a lot. We need each other. They had this one person in the movie who tried all of this other spiritual stuff, but she didn't try to have a relationship with God. And to me, that's her Achilles heel. That, for those of you who don't know, that's a big weakness. Her major flaw, I guess you could say. But yeah, we need each other. We need each other. Sorry, I'm used to having this out. Yeah, so we need each other. We need each other badly. And sometimes the best thing you can do to somebody is pray with them. And maybe sometimes you need to ask them for forgiveness if you did something wrong to them. Or maybe if you feel that somebody else did something wrong to them, let them know that you love them. Just let them know that you love them. Remember the greatest commandment? Love our God with all of our heart. So why is that the greatest commandment? Well, it's because if you do that one, you're probably going to follow the rest. I mean, it's not 100%, but you probably are going to follow the rest. Yeah, so just please keep nurses and doctors in your prayers, especially as COVID-19 continues to develop and it continues to just devastate communities and devastate families and devastate the lost. Because let me tell you something, it's not fun having COVID. I didn't have it, but my mom died, my little brother had it, and I had to take care of them. Which thank God I didn't have that. And yeah, so and as the movie ends, we learn that there is power in the word of God. There is power. Now, some people is gonna say, "Oh, well, I was never healed," or "Why didn't God heal me for this, that, or the other?" Or why didn't God do this out of the perhaps sometimes there are reasons beyond our comprehension. B, maybe He wanted to strengthen your faith in Him, and you really didn't trust Him at the time, so He had to do that. C, I know that some of us have lost loved ones due to COVID, but sometimes, let's be frankly, it can be avoided. It can be. That's what I believe. Sometimes. It all depends on the circumstance. Because some of us, we need to get out and we can't stay in the house all day. And we shouldn't stay in the house all day. And, yeah, so, let's just keep everybody in our prayers. Let's just keep our friends and family members in our prayers. Let's just keep our loved ones in our prayers. And sometimes we need to be like, I prayed for you. I hope that you're doing well. Because we need to, because sometimes it's good to acknowledge that we pray for others. And sometimes they'll be like, well, thank you. I didn't realize that. Or I didn't realize I did this wrong or that wrong. Or I didn't realize that, it was causing you to stumble or it was causing you to sin or something else. Yeah, so, you just need to be there for one another. We need each other badly. Very badly. We need each other. Let's see. Yeah, so to me, that's what the movie shines, and it shows that how badly we need each other. Because, we do. We need our friends and family members. We're human beings. We're designed to be social. Well, those of us who aren't introverts, I guess. Well, even introverts need to be social sometimes. For those of you who are wondering, an introvert is somebody that likes to stay to themselves, that likes to read books, that likes to do other things that don't involve groups and large number of people. And an extrovert is somebody that likes to socialize more. Now, I'm not saying that neither one is correct, but and you shouldn't try to force your beliefs onto somebody, especially an introvert, because sometimes it's not like they just want to do it just to isolate. They do it because that's how they grew up. They might have been raised that way or something like that, or they might just be a little shy. Who knows? Yeah, and please keep me in your prayers. I'm going to see a doctor on the 3rd of this month and on the 3rd of next month and the 25th, or no, 23rd of next month too. Because I've had depression problems. I'm not depressed right now. I've had thoughts of hurting myself. I'm not having thoughts right now. I've had Tourette's. Well, I have Tourette's and I have high blood pressure. And as you can imagine, whenever all of them mix, that's not good. Not good at all. Yeah, so just please keep me in your prayers. Please keep me in your prayers. Yeah. And I would like to tell you a praise report. My mom was back working. I think I'm probably already said that before though. But she's back working. And I'm glad I finally got the movie done. And it wasn't like a chore to do. It's just something I've been putting off. And next week's episode will be Touched by an Angel. Let's see. This one. Touch by an Angel Promised Land, I think. Yeah, Travel. I think it's called Travel Promised Land. It's called Touch by an Angel Promised Land. That's the name. Well, Touch by an Angel is the name of the TV show, and Promised Land is the name of the episode. And for those of you who are wondering, I I do like after I finish with one CD, I I start on I do a movie. After I'm done with one CD, I do a movie. So after about 4, maybe 5 episodes, I do a movie. Yeah, so regular episodes of Touch My Angel. And I did them kind of out of order because I was just testing some things out, and I really like it so far. And yeah, so just please keep me in your prayers. Please. And please keep pastors and therapists in your prayers too, because they're going through a lot right now. And right now some people are, a little nervous about getting out and doing things again, but sometimes, that might be a good thing that we're getting out and doing some things. We're not isolating this much. Some of us aren't introverts, so we need to socialize, and even introverts need to socialize a little bit. Yeah, so anyway, bye guys. Hey guys, if y'all like this video and y'all want to share the word of God, y'all can like and subscribe and comment. And if y'all want to donate some money, we have a Patreon page. Now the Patreon stuff starts at $3 a month and it goes up to $25. And the reason why we do it monthly is because that gives us an idea of what we're going to be able to make like for the next month. Anyway, bye guys.